What should main event WrestleDream in St. Louis?
Okay, I mean, it's coming up pretty quick. And they did announce a match last night. You have Darby versus Mox in an I Quit match, which should be fun. Did not see Darby showing up with a flamethrower yesterday, but why the hell not, I guess.
Imagine Legal is okay with that. As he's walking down the aisle and the fans are right there, I was like, this is risky.
Well, Mox took the step forward and then he let the flame out. I'm like, oh, how confident is he in to be able to keep that flame at an appropriate distance so Mox doesn't burn, right?
I mean, he set him on fire Saturday, so it'd be the second time this week. So,
Yeah, I mean, the old fake like you're dead in the body bag for 2 hours trick and then come out and, and wreak some havoc, which again was a lot of fun. I'm not sure because we had Ethan Page. Oh, excuse me, Ethan Page. We had Hangman Page put up the championship last night. They didn't really last night, other than what we saw around the Death Riders. Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming Marina Shafir is going to be a challenger for the champion, the women's championship for Statlander. So I think that's about the only thing we advanced. We advanced this, but in terms of the AEW World Championship, I don't know who Hangman's next challenger is going to be. And I know they like putting that as the main event. On the women's side, okay, we've got potential there. I don't think they're going to put Marina Shafir in the main event. So I can't say that that's going to be there. They didn't really do a ton of storytelling and advancement of, here's where they're going with this championship, or here's where they're going with this rivalry outside of what's happening with the Death Riders. Even the TNT champ, like it was good promo last night by our guy, but I'm not quite sure what the direction is. Who the challenger is going to be for the TNT championship.
That's the weird part where usually you can say like, this is where we're going now. And November 22nd full year, December 27th World's End. That's the rest of the calendar. The world title picture right now just seems like we're waiting for MJF to beat Hangman for the title, but you need stops in between that. So like Hangman versus Fletcher was a great match. We knew it was going to be a great match, but you knew Hangman was going to win. Is the main event going to be Hangman versus like Claudio or Yuta, where Hangman's going to win?
Like, it's going to be versus somebody that we know Hangman is going to win. It's just, okay, can we make it interesting to get there? And the reason why I'm usually okay, and AEW typically does this in terms of the show after doesn't live up to what the pay-per-view was, which again is tough because they usually give you 4 to 5 hours of really good wrestling, and they don't give us that direction. And you mentioned the other 2 pay-per-views. Like after WrestleDream, they have like 6 weeks, almost 2 months between that and Full Gear. It's closer to 3 weeks here, right? Yeah. So I would think that in order to put that card together, you'd have wanted to, hit the accelerator a little bit more last night in terms of kind of putting out there what we can expect to see in St. Louis.
Well, that's why before the main event thing happened last night, where Stat sort of teases joining the Death Riders and she doesn't, my original thought was, they're making a concentrated effort of like, hey, our world titles are equal. Men and women, it's equal. Yet we've never had a women's world title in the main event. Stat winning on Saturday was a shocker. We're like, whoa, Tony Storm actually got pinned in this 4-way. It wasn't, clunky or anything like that. Stat versus Tony would have made sense for a main event.